Titans. Today is March 6th, and you're watching Titan TV. I'm Bailey.
And I'm Mitchell. Did you know that one of our very own teachers was on Broadway?
No way!
Pretty cool, right? Zach has more on our talented teacher.
Hi Titans, this is Zach Forrest of Titan TV. Some of you may know our fantastic orchestra teacher, Dr. Holt, but what you may not have known is that she has done some work on Broadway. I managed to speak with her to find out more about what exactly she has done.
I was a Broadway musician in New York City and worked for American Theater Productions. And between New York City and Centennial High School, I taught college for 10 years. A friend of mine that I had gone to college with called me one day when I was teaching school in Philadelphia at a private girls' school and said, would you like to audition for a show? Can you come to New York? So I got on a train and went to New York City and played for the conductor of the show. And so the conductor was going to put together a group of 13 musicians that were going to travel for the next year with the production, because it was a bus and truck tour. And so I played for him, and he said, I think you'll do, and see you in a couple weeks. And a couple weeks later, I went back to New York City and did that every day for 2 weeks, back and forth between Philly and New York City on the train every day, and rehearsed with the group and Stephen Sondheim. And so that was Sweeney Todd, which was a really dark show about this demon barber from Fleet Street who had to make a living in very tough times. And so it was a really cool industrial show with whistles going off and dark characters behind screens and blood-curdling yells and insane asylums. And so it was really fun to sit in the pit every night and look up and watch the horror on the people's faces as they would watch this. Sweeney Todd was really special. The lead was June Havoc, who was sister of Gypsy Rose Lee. She had wonderful stories to tell. And we just had an amazing cast, and it was fun. It was a fun time in my life. It was before I got married. I think musicians always teach. Right now I have 2 students outside of school, not very many, that I help with their music, but you always teach a little bit. And so I went back, from there I went to teaching college because I had already gotten my PhD by that time. So I was teaching college, and that was fun for a while. But then I had a little girl, and she said, Mama, why can't you teach at my school? And I thought, well, I've done this, I've played Broadway, I've taught college, I guess I can teach at your school. So I did. So I taught at Pioneer Heritage, where she went to school. And then eventually when she left there and went to Frisco High School, and she didn't want to come to Centennial and leave her friends, I said, well, I'll go to Centennial. You have nice friends. Go to Frisco High School and have a good life. She did.
Dr. Holt truly is a great talent, and we are lucky to have her. This is Zach Forrest, Titan TV.
With all the ice this past week, we decided to give you a heads up on the weather forecast for spring break.
Here's our highly qualified weather expert, Joe, with the weather.
Hey, I'm Joe Ruprecht with your spring break forecast. Here we go. Saturday's gonna be sunny. Sunday's gonna be sunny. Monday's gonna be cloudy. Tuesday, it's gonna rain. Wednesday's gonna be cloudy. Thursday's sunny. Friday is sunny. Saturday is raining again. And Sunday is sunny. Hey! This has been Joe Ruprecht with your spring break forecast. Stay classy. Back to you, Bailey and Mitchell.
Thanks, Joe. Now since you know the weather, Kristen has some ideas on how to spend your spring break.
Hey Titans, Kristen Espinosa here with Titan TV. Even if you're not going anywhere over spring break, there's still plenty of things to do so that your break won't be boring. Here are some activities for you to do if you're staying in Frisco.
Go to the mall, because that's super original and no one ever thinks to do that over break. Go to your local eating establishment. Check out Starbucks. Go to pole position. Eat some more. Go to Urban Air Trampoline Park. Eat again. Sleep, because that's very important. Eat a little bit more. Throw a party that no one shows up to because everyone's out of town. Spring break is coming, so have a good one, Titans.
I think I'm going to learn how to play guitar over spring break.
Oh, that's cool. Isaac has the perfect place for you to learn.
School Rock is a place for people of all ages and all skill levels to develop those skills, as well as learn to play on stage and in front of a crowd. We talked to the person in charge of School of Rock to learn more about it.
So School of Rock started in the late 90s in the East Coast, or on the East Coast, by a guy named Paul Green. And if you've ever seen the movie School of Rock with Jack Black, it was actually based on him. He's like this really crazy dude and started this really cool concept. And it was basically took music lessons out of being in a boring environment, which a lot of us have grown up doing, just plain old music lessons, and then added the element of performance, which is actually the whole point of playing music is so you can play with other people. So he started the first school, I think it was 1998 in Philadelphia. And then now we're 2015 and there's over 125 schools roughly, and I think it's worldwide. We have Australia, we've got Canada, we've got, everywhere. Of course, most of them are in North America. But I started the school here in Frisco in 2009, I believe. I think it's been almost 6 years. And it's been one of the biggest schools in the entire chain the entire time. It's just a huge location. It's a really cool facility. It's really cool community here in Frisco. And it's just a giant school. It's awesome.
This is Isaac, Titan TV.
FFA will be holding a pet drive from March 4th to April 3rd. The McKinney Animal Shelter has asked for the following donations: toys, pet beds, towels and washcloths, blankets, collars and leashes, cat and dog food, treats, newspapers, paper towels, laundry detergent, bleach, and Dawn dish soap. All donations may be dropped off in the CHS Ag Building.
When you don't turn your senior pictures in on time, nobody sees you in the slideshow. When you're not in the slideshow, people forget about you.
Does he even go here?
When people forget about you, they stop talking to you. When people stop talking to you, you start talking to trees.
Hey, Tommy, how's it going, dude?
Don't start talking to trees. Turn your senior pictures in on time. Tweet your fun senior pictures to CHS Titans Stuco by May 6th to get included in the end of the year slideshow on Titan TV.
You know what? Tommy, you're my best friend. You know that? My best friend. Okay.
It's that time of year where competition gets more intense in areas other than athletics.
Here are updates on some of the other groups.
In February, Centennial Art students competed in the Regional Visual Arts Scholastic event. Dolly Mantle has 2 pieces that advanced to state. Other students scoring a top score of 4 were Lena Barici, Pivania Mantilla, Adriana Tobacco, Nicole Williams, and Grace Singh. Lena and Adriana entered 2 pieces and each received a 4. Students receiving a score of 3 were Sheena Meany and Adriana Merchant. Congratulations to all these students.
Centennial High School's DECA competed at state finals with over 4,000 marketing students from all over Texas and won 5 finalists and 3 national qualifiers. Amber Gately won first place Principles of Marketing. Magana Bayaretti and Ayushi Bazaria won first place Entrepreneurship Innovation Plan. Aliza Hassan and Hanya Hassan won second place Entrepreneurship Innovation Plan. Amber, Magana, and Ayushi will compete at the National DECA Conference in Orlando in late April. Congrats, Titans!
Centennial's own Titan Pride yearbook has been recognized for excellence and featured in the 2015 Jostens Lookbook, celebrating the best of the best in yearbook design and coverage. The creators of this award-winning Centennial Student Life feature spread were Lizzie Ainsworth, Ashlyn Cummings, Allie Flanagan, Madison Houts, Katie Lang, Michelle Marsh, Becca McElhaney, and Julia Trotter. Great job, Titans!
The Centennial Academic Decathlon team competed in San Antonio this past weekend and came back 4th place in the state with 50 top 10 finishes and 13 individual finishes. The top 10 finishes were Yulam Kim with 8, Hunter Free, Spencer Wang and Ben Hughes with 7, Denzel Bonifay with 6, Alex Kim with 5, Jay Apolapaka with 4, and Brittany Miao and Nick Shen with 3. The team got 13 individual medals. Hunter Free and Yulam Kim got bronze in their individual events. Nick Shin, Denzel Bonifay, Spencer Wang, and Hunter Free got silver in their individual events. Ben Hughes got gold in music. Spencer Wang and Ben Hughes won a $500 scholarship for being the 5th highest scoring students in their division in Texas. The team also set 7 new school records in events and has now finished within the top 10 at state for 10 consecutive years. Congratulations to those who participated. This is Jennifer, Titan TV.
NHS will be having an informational meeting on Tuesday, March 17th and Wednesday, March 18th, before and after school in the library, for juniors who aren't currently in NHS and all sophomores with a 4.0 GPA.
We all have our favorite apps on our phone, but one of our Titans has learned to make his own.
Kirsten has more.
While most of you are downloading and playing games on your phone, we have one Titan who's busy creating apps and putting them into the App Store. We took the time to see what this Titan is up to.
I was 12 years old when I started. I liked iPhones. I had a passion for technology, and I thought I would take it to the next level by programming. How do you make an app? Well, programming is like English. You have to learn it just like you would any other language. Practice. There's vocabulary you need to learn. What I did was I just got a book. I used YouTube. The Piggy Bank App Store, you can download that one now. It just keeps track of your money. And I just finished a game called Colors. You have to line up a white and black square, and that'll get you a point. You can find My Piggy Bank by typing in my name, Andrew Whitehead, in the App Store, or you can type My Piggy Bank.
So if you're in the need to keep up with your loose change, find Andrew's My Piggy Bank app in the App Store. This is Kirsten with Titan TV.
Morning Titans, I'm Michael with your sports update. Boys varsity basketball ended their season as by-district champions. Varsity baseball played Plano East on February 26 and came out with a win 3-0. Boys varsity soccer won a match against Frisco High on March 2nd with a score of 6-2. Girls varsity soccer crushed Wakeland 1-0 on February 25th. Now let's go to Deborah for some updates on wrestling.
The Titan wrestling team won back-to-back state UIL titles on Saturday, February 21st, with 133 team points, defeating Canyon Randall with only 100 points. Our team is one of the 3 in Texas wrestling to ever win back-to-back state titles. The following Titans made this possible. Along with the wrestling achievements, Coach Jackson received Coach of the Year award again. This has been Deborah E. Bartroff, Titan TV.
That's all for this week's edition of Titan TV.
Have a great spring break, Titans.